We're on a 2-day ride across the Great Dividing Range between Taree and Tamworth with the Aussie Bike or Hike crew.
Don't look down.
We're heading northwest via Nowdendoc and then returning via the Barrington Tops. We'll check out some of the stunning roads and some of the standout features of the Australian bush.
What was the highlight? Everything.
We arrived at Fine Line Rider Training and met up with the crew, Alex, Dawsey, Bear and Pardo, and the whole setup. Jeff joined the ride at the last minute, making it a little bit of an Outback Jack reunion tour.
My name's Alex, this is Glenn. Dawsey, we all call him Dawsey. For some reason he decided to go snowboarding about a month ago and broke his elbow, so he's now a car driver for the trip. Bear's been on, I think, every one we've done pretty much, haven't you? So he's our sweep as well. Pardo, or JP, he owns JP Moto Adventure, which is in a store in Foster. And this is Vern. He's a YouTuber. Is that what I'd call you?
I don't know. Influencer. Sounds wanky.
Yeah, it does sound. It sounds real young, doesn't it? And you don't look very young, so I think. So he's a vlogger. That's probably a better way.
Sounds worse.
Who's not familiar with Cornerman? Just put your hand up if you've never done it.
Lockie's had a few rides on the Taree, but this is his first tour.
Lockie's doing a good job so far. His corner entry speeds have been reasonable. It's probably a little clunky on the downshifts. He's finding his dirt feet. So a little bit of rain last night has settled dust. It's made it quite nice. Quite a nice surface. So just be careful going past him.
As we headed towards Nowdendoc, we're travelling through the Great Dividing Range, rich in history and natural beauty. The name Nowendoc comes from the Biripi people, meaning place of thunder, which suits the region's dynamic weather and rolling hills. Sitting at around 900 metres, it's a lush green area known for its pastures and cattle farming, one of the key beef producing regions in the northern tablelands.
Oh, I love that spot. Favourite parts. Here's another one of my favourite spots. Whoa, look at that. Some lively fellows, eh? Hey? Hello. Yeah, no, I'm right behind you. A few of them that are loose, you just got to not startle them. Hey? Yeah, don't be afraid to build the pace up a little bit too. Yeah, it's because that momentum does make it easier. Alright, I'll disconnect for a bit. Pulling into Nowdendoc.
Our stop at the Nowdendoc store was a quick but welcome break. It's one of those classy Australian country stores where you can get anything from a coffee to a chat about the weather. Essential stuff when you're out here.
How'd you go, Lach?
Yeah, good.
Had fun?
Yeah, yeah.
After a quick coffee stop at Nowdendoc, we're off again. I decided to pick up some pace and get some action shots, figuring Lachie would take it easy and cruise behind, but no, next thing I knew, he was still in my mirrors.
I was a little surprised to see Lachie was right behind me. Nah, we got a stack.
Not good, is that?
It's Lachie.
Where we're out in the boot or up? Right. Don't take it off because if it has a very small fracture, it's only going to get a lot worse.
You got your camera off?
Yeah. I think someone grabbed him.
Now I'm with this dilemma. It's great content. Mum will find out.
Yeah. You can't hide this now.
Got the winch anyway.
Two of us would be enough.
You pick someone to stay with you and I'll take these boys. I've got a map.
Yeah,
So
okay.
one person stay with Vern.
You want me to stay?
Yeah, if you want, if you're
The
okay.
rest of you get ready or come with me.
Yep. Didn't really want to be jumping back on this thing.
We loaded the Taree onto the trailer and kept the tour moving. I'll do a follow-up video on Lachie's first ride later because it's a cracker.
I don't think that engine's any good either. Wasn't that long ago we were doing this, Jeff?
I know.
Well. That didn't last long. Just a bit of target fixation. Ran wide on the corner. Ended up in the ditch. Great thing about Alex's tours is they have this support, so you're not left on your own.
What are you thinking? Huh?
Pretty sore.
Yeah. Don't stress. To be honest, I don't think the bike's healthy.
You reckon?
Was it running for long when you fell off? Was it running for long on its side?
We had our pre-packed lunch and inspected the Taree to make sure it didn't have any engine injuries. Pardo took it for a quick lap and gave it the green light, so Lockie hopped back on, ready to tackle the last leg to Tamworth.
We got the Taree back off the trailer and Lockie is rolling again. See how it goes, huh?
At around 3 p.m, we rolled into Tamworth, greeted by the sight of the golden guitar. A quick photo, then filled up the bikes for the next day, and then we checked in with a complimentary beer, classy touch. And then we're off to our rooms to scrub off some dust, and then head over to the that's foreshadowing. Long Yard Hotel for a few drinks and a good old-fashioned pub dinner.
Good.
Good machine.
What's that?
Happy with it? Good machine.
Yeah, it's absolutely, I love it.
Are you local or are you from somewhere?
In the morning, Lockie's foot was way too swollen to get into his boot, so we're going to go with the foot-saving strategy of him being in the support vehicle today.
Where's your bike?
Oh, I just thought I like to enjoy the scenery, you know what I mean? So get a bit more looking when you're in a car. You're not worried about going into ruts, hitting the logs.
Make sure everyone's rolling in the morning. It's always a good idea to start your bike nice and early, a good hour or so before departure, just to make sure everything's up and running. Bike's always a little tender in the mornings when it's cold. A lot of horse country through here, a lot of studs. See the clouds hovering over there, top of the mountains. Will it rain this afternoon? Welcome to Nundle, the famous Nundle. I've never been here. Right now.
As we rode south, the weather decided to take a bit of a nosedive, with temperatures dropping dramatically.
Jumper on. I am freezing. It is so cold. It was 9 degrees before, according to the bike, but the bike's now saying 5 degrees. Like, it has dropped dramatically. Ignore what temperature you're feeling when you start the ride. Ignore it. Look at the temperature it's going to be during the day. And if you're hot at the start of the ride, that's a good thing, because when it drops to 5 degrees, you'll appreciate putting that jumper on. I think this is the clouds that we saw off in the distance now are getting up into, so Isis River Valley, Upper Valley Shire. It's a good camping spot actually. Sometimes having not seen cars for ages, you can start to get a false sense of security. How stunning is this? Stop for a quick break. Gave everyone the opportunity to get warm. So it actually snowed last night in Barrington Tops at 1200 metres, and we're climbing up to 1300 today, so it might get a bit colder. I actually put my down jacket on, and now I'm feeling nice and toasty. Got this when to turn the camera off problem again. It's just one of those times. I find climbing hills like this is a good time to sit down, because one, you're putting a little bit of traction on the rear tire, but you're also conserving a bit of energy. Have a go at this, so how stunning is that? Way roller coaster. Whoa. Don't look down. Mind you, while I'm getting that shot, I'm pointing my head in that direction, but my eyes are actually looking at the road. And yeah, I can enjoy that shot later, I think. Right. I think I'm in Barrington Tops National Park. I think. Am I? I am, yes! There we go. And the temperature literally just dropped. I can feel it, and the degrees, it's saying 4 degrees. That's crazy. Literally, when you enter, it just drops immediately. Combination of altitude and tree cover. It's both frustrating and probably a good thing that this place is just that little bit too far from Sydney to do for a weekend, although obviously we're doing it by trailering the bikes up. But it's an absolutely stunning place. I don't think I've ever ridden through the Barrington Tops though, so this is the first. Look at that.
The Barrington Tops is a World Heritage listed area known for its ancient rainforest, snow gums and stunning views. One of the highlights was stopping at the Firs, a dense stand of tall, straight fir trees planted in the 1960s. This was a good excuse to get the old camera out.
Degrees, the bike's saying. 2 degrees.
As we start to head east towards Tamworth, we stopped at a little known local attraction called Tesco's Shaft. And before you get any ideas, let me clarify, it's a rock formation and it looks kind of, well, it's not particularly subtle. I'm not entirely sure whether this is a natural wonder or something that's man-made, but it kind of sticks out. You could say it was the pinnacle of the trip, standing tall against the landscape.
So this road's only just been made. A few more drops on the visor. Race hasn't been declared wet yet though. Smell the rain. Barrington. I know where we are. Must admit I've grown quite fond of Gloucester, just having gone through here so many times. Such a nice little town. Fuel stop, good idea.
After a fuel stop in Gloucester, the rain was threatening, but it wasn't going to dampen the mood. Our next stop was the finish line at Taree.
It rains me here. Wingham, an RV-friendly town, was a sign I just read coming in here. It's interesting. Don't know what that means exactly. Is there anything more fun than waving at motorbikes when you're a kid?
Another great ride in the bag, but the journey doesn't end here for us. Later that night, we'd end up at the hospital to get Lockie's foot checked out. One of us was going to have a bigger challenge ahead. We'll cover that in the next video. But for now, big thanks to Aussie Bike or Hike for keeping us safe and ensuring that every turn was an adventure.
Literally.
Just started raining. Properly raining too.
How'd you go? Did you have fun?
Mate, great time. Awesome.
Had fun?
Thanks, mate. That was awesome.
Excellent.
Mate, loved it.
How was it?
I love it. Unreal. Thank you very much.
Loved it?
Yeah, it's great.
Had fun? What was the highlight?
Everything.
Everything?
Everything. Yeah.